Are you tired of letting every little setback or criticism get you down? Do you want to learn how to navigate life's challenges with strength and resilience? In today's video, we will be exploring the concept of Stoicism and how it can transform the way you perceive and react to adversity. Lesson 1. Understand what you can control. The first and most powerful teaching of Stoicism is understanding what is within your control. Life constantly throws challenges at us. These challenges can be external situations or internal struggles. It is essential to recognize the distinction between what you can control and what you cannot. The Stoics teach that our actions, thoughts, and attitudes are within our control. External events, the opinions of others, and outcomes are not. When you truly grasp this lesson, you unlock the ability to find peace. Imagine someone insults you. The insult itself is not in your control. The person's words, their actions, and their motives are external. However, how you interpret that insult, how you respond, and how much value you give it is entirely up to you. When you understand this, you realize that no external event has the power to hurt you unless you allow it. To live with this mindset, focus on your thoughts. Direct your energy to things that depend on your efforts. If something falls outside your sphere of influence, let it go. Worrying about things you cannot change only creates unnecessary pain. Instead, devote your time and energy to what you can shape. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus explained that freedom comes from realizing this control. By focusing on your inner world, you remain unshaken by what happens around you. When something happens that you cannot change, remind yourself that it is part of life. Accept it without resistance. This does not mean you become passive. Instead, it means you choose to act wisely within the areas you can influence. This understanding helps you manage emotions better. Anger, fear, and sadness often arise when we resist reality. But when you align your actions with what you can control, you find inner balance. No external force can disturb your calm. By practicing this daily, you develop resilience. Your peace becomes untouchable. This is the foundation of acting as if nothing hurts you. Lesson 2. Reframe adversity as growth. Adversity is a constant part of life. No one escapes challenges. The Stoics believed that adversity is not something to fear or resent. Instead, it is an opportunity for growth. Hard times test your character and strengthen your spirit. When you face challenges, you have the chance to improve yourself. To reframe adversity, see it as a lesson. Every struggle you face is a teacher. It shows you areas where you need to grow. If someone betrays you, learn to trust wisely. If you lose a job, develop new skills. Each setback becomes a step forward when you change your perspective. Marcus Aurelius, a great Stoic, often reminded himself to welcome difficulties. He believed that obstacles are part of the path to fulfillment. When you encounter a problem, think of it as training for the mind. Just like physical exercise strengthens your body, mental challenges strengthen your inner resilience. It is also helpful to focus on what you gain from adversity. Even pain can bring wisdom. If you face rejection, it teaches humility and patience. If you endure loss, it deepens your appreciation for what remains. Challenges are temporary, but the lessons they teach are lasting. When you face adversity, do not see it as a punishment. See it as an invitation to grow. By embracing this mindset, you remain unshaken. You understand that struggles are part of life's design. They exist to shape you into a stronger, wiser person. Each challenge becomes an ally, not an enemy. Lesson 3. Control your reactions. In Stoicism, controlling your reactions is a cornerstone of emotional strength. Life will always present situations that test your patience and provoke your emotions. The key is not to let external events control your inner state. Your reaction determines whether an event hurts you or leaves you unaffected. When someone treats you unfairly, your instinct may be to react with anger. But reacting emotionally often leads to regret. Stoicism teaches that you should pause before responding. Take a moment to breathe and assess the situation. By practicing self-control, you avoid giving power to external events. Emotions like anger and fear are natural. But the Stoics believed that you should not let emotions dictate your actions. Instead, use reason to guide you. When you feel overwhelmed, ask yourself if your reaction is helping or harming you. By reflecting before acting, you remain in control. Another strategy is to focus on your values. If someone criticizes you, think about whether their words align with your principles. If they do not, their opinion holds no weight. Stay true to your values and let them guide your actions. This prevents you from being swayed by others' negativity. Controlling your reactions requires practice. Start small. When faced with a minor annoyance, resist the urge to react immediately. Over time, this discipline grows. Eventually, you become calm in the face of any challenge. This calmness is not weakness. It is strength. It shows that you control yourself, not the situation. When you master your reactions, you free yourself from unnecessary pain. You act based on reason, not impulse. This inner control is the essence of Stoic resilience. It allows you to move through life with confidence, acting as if nothing can hurt you. Lesson 4. Adopt the role of an observer. Stoicism encourages you to step back and observe life from a broader perspective. This practice helps you detach from emotional reactions. When you adopt the role of an observer, you see events as they are, not as you interpret them. This clarity allows you to respond with wisdom. Imagine you are watching a play. The characters on stage experience highs and lows. But as a spectator, you are unaffected. You see the story unfold without becoming part of it. Apply this same mindset to your own life. See yourself as a participant in a larger story. This perspective creates distance between you and your emotions. When something upsetting happens, pause and observe. Ask yourself what is really happening. Often, the situation is not as bad as it feels. By viewing it objectively, you reduce its emotional impact. This practice helps you stay calm and composed. Observing life also reminds you of its impermanence. No situation lasts forever. Both joy and sorrow are fleeting. When you remember this, you stop clinging to moments. You let them pass without resistance. This detachment brings peace. The role of an observer also helps you focus on the present. When you stop reacting emotionally, you live fully in the moment. You appreciate life's beauty and accept its challenges. This mindset allows you to act with purpose and clarity. By adopting the role of an observer, you gain perspective. You see life as a series of events, not personal attacks. This distance protects you from unnecessary pain. It strengthens your ability to act as if nothing hurts you. Lesson 5. Remember the transience of life. The Stoics often reflected on the fleeting nature of life. This practice is not meant to create fear but to inspire appreciation. When you remember that everything is temporary, You stop taking things for granted. You also stop allowing minor issues to disturb your peace. Life is a series of moments. Each moment comes and goes. The Stoics believed that embracing this truth helps you live fully. When you understand that nothing lasts forever, you value what you have. You cherish relationships, experiences, and opportunities. This understanding also helps you face challenges with courage. Pain is temporary. Suffering is temporary. Even the hardest moments will pass. When you keep this in mind, you find the strength to endure. You know that better days will come. Reflecting on life's transience also reminds you to focus on what truly matters. Material possessions, status, and external achievements are fleeting. What endures is your character and the impact you leave on others. By focusing on virtue, you create a lasting legacy. The Stoics often practiced a technique called negative visualization. They imagined losing the things they loved to appreciate them more. This practice does not create sadness. It deepens gratitude. When you realize that life is fragile, you live with greater purpose. Remembering the transience of life brings freedom. You stop clinging to what you cannot keep. You let go of resentment and embrace forgiveness. You live each day as if it were your last. This mindset allows you to act with grace and resilience, unshaken by life's ups and downs. Lesson 6. Act in alignment with virtue. For the Stoics, virtue was the highest good. They believed that living a virtuous life brings true happiness. Virtue means acting with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. When you align your actions with these principles, you find inner peace. Living virtuously means doing what is right, even when it is difficult. It means staying true to your values, no matter the circumstances. When you act with integrity, you build self-respect. This self-respect shields you from the opinions of others. You no longer seek approval or fear criticism. The Stoics believe that virtue is its own reward. When you act with kindness, you feel fulfilled. When you show courage, you grow stronger. These actions create a sense of purpose. They make life meaningful, even in the face of hardship. Virtue also helps you respond to challenges wisely. Instead of reacting emotionally, you act thoughtfully. You ask yourself what a virtuous person would do in your situation. This perspective guides you to make decisions that reflect your best self. Aligning with virtue also creates resilience. When you know you have acted honorably, nothing can shake you. External events lose their power to hurt you. You remain grounded in your principles. To live virtuously, practice self-discipline. Avoid actions that go against your values. Cultivate habits that strengthen your character. Reflect on your actions daily and strive to improve. Over time, living with virtue becomes natural. It becomes the foundation of your strength and peace. By acting in alignment with virtue, you embody the teachings of Stoicism. You live with purpose, resilience, and grace. You act as if nothing can hurt you because you are anchored in what truly matters. Lesson 7. Don't take things personally. One of the most liberating lessons of Stoicism is learning not to take things personally. People's actions and words are a reflection of their own reality, not yours. When someone criticizes or mistreats you, it is often about their struggles, not your worth. The Stoics teach that you are not responsible for others' behavior. You are only responsible for your response. By detaching from others' opinions, you free yourself from unnecessary pain. You stop letting external judgments define your self-worth. To practice this lesson, remind yourself that everyone sees the world through their own lens. Their actions are shaped by their experiences, fears, and desires. When someone acts negatively, It says more about them than about you. This understanding helps you respond with compassion instead of anger. Not taking things personally also helps you stay focused on your goals. You stop wasting energy on what others think. You stay true to your values and pursue what matters to you. This focus creates a sense of inner freedom. When you let go of personal attachment to others' actions, you become unshakable. Insults, rejections, and misunderstandings lose their power. You remain centered in your own peace. This mindset allows you to act as if nothing hurts you. By practicing this lesson daily, you build emotional resilience. You live with confidence, knowing that external events cannot disturb your inner calm. This is the essence of Stoic strength. It empowers you to move through life with grace, unaffected by negativity. These lessons of Stoicism teach you to face life with strength and wisdom. By understanding what you can control, reframing adversity, and mastering your reactions, you develop resilience. By observing life, remembering its transience, and aligning with virtue, you find peace. By not taking things personally, you free yourself from unnecessary pain. Together, these teachings help you act as if nothing hurts you. They empower you to live a life of purpose, courage, and inner strength.